All right, good morning, everybody. This is Robert Barber with Pinellas Live, your digital mayor, coming at you this morning with a really special interview and a special time. I love the story. This morning, I got a chance to meet Jane about a year or so ago and get introduced to the Daystar organization. But I'm here this morning with Elizabeth in our Monday morning time, and I'm going to go ahead and turn the show over to her. But we are a 7 to 10 minute daily web show where we like to celebrate the exceptional life that is Pinellas and bring it to you no matter where you're at. So I hope you enjoy this 7 to 10 minutes today, learn a little bit about Daystar, but most importantly, I hope you take away an opportunity to get out, get involved, and give yourself away to this community that is Pinellas. So good morning, Elizabeth.
Good morning, Robert.
So I'll turn it over to you.
Okay, it's great to be here again today with you, and I'd love to introduce Jane from Daystar. And Jane, I've gotten just to know you in the last year or so, but I've known about Daystar for years. So tell me about how you started, or what's your mission and goal here?
We started in 1982 out of St. Mary's Our Lady of Grace in downtown St. Pete. Monsignor John McNulty, during the early 80s, when we were having the recession that was going on and more people were coming to the doors, and he wanted to do something about it, so he started we were one of 7 at the time, and we're one of the 2 original, but the other ones are another county. So
it's an emergency
basic needs. Our mission is to provide the basic necessities of life to our neighbors in need. And we do this through volunteers, through donations, both of financial donations, but in-kind donations. Our staff is primarily volunteers, so that's an in-kind donation of incredible time that we wouldn't be able to afford just to serve and provide the services we do to the number of people we did.
When people think of giving, the first thing is to go to is they think money.
Right.
But it's not always money, it's time. Time is so important.
Oh, the time is incredible. The time is gosh, we will have 7 interviewers here today, and the folks lining up outside, and they bring not just the spirit of what we want to reflect here, but the heart too. And like I tell them, when they're talking to somebody, they're that individual's advocate, and so listen to them. Somebody that listens. A lot of folks don't have somebody who just listens and doesn't pass judgment, and that's what we hope to accomplish. So it's mind, body, and soul kind of approach to making sure people have what's necessary every day to survive in our physical body.
And that's awesome. It really is. So how long, you don't do any housing, but you help with rent and electric?
We help with utilities. We help with food, clothing, personal hygiene items. We just started getting some household items in because, those are, believe it or not considered necessities when you're trying to keep food on the table or the electric on or water running. There was a little boy one time, his mom went to the restroom, and we had just got their electric turned back on. And he was probably 6 or 7, but he was leaning on the desk like this, and he says, "It's going to be so nice to have a hot bath and a hot meal tonight." And it was so sincere. Right. And it's just like, gosh, we don't know what people go through. We don't know, and how they get through a daily life. And a lot of times I'll just say, "Thank you, Jesus," or "Thank you, God," or I knew that something was going to happen. I knew that I knew it would come through, and we can't be all things to all people, and I'm not going to pretend that, but we do what we can with the resources available.
So what's a day like here? So the door's open, and when I came in, there were already people lining up.
Right. It starts early. So the folks come in. Now, Mondays in particular, we've got the weekend mail, and I showed you the mail and the stacks of mail, and there's about 1,700 people in this 3,600 square foot building that have this is their mail delivery. They don't come in at one time. But so there's people coming in. A lot of them are getting their disability checks or and then there's folks lining up for all the other services we do, which are basic needs in our society, including identification. So a lot of times we'll open the door to 20 or 30 people, depending on what's going on. We get them signed in. They are each distributed a little worksheet that's a kind of lines out what we do so they can look at it. They might be here for one thing. They might be here for shoes for work or something like that, and then they see food on there and they go, wow, I didn't know you had that because, well, I'm waiting for the check. Or there's transportation on there. Is I was wondering how I was going to get to my job. So so it gives them a good overview, and that's part of the interviewer's job, is to see what it is that we can do, make the best of it. We try to stay on top of programs that are available and other things that may take our assistance and broaden it and make it longer, because we know that we've got to get people through today in order to live better down the line.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing this?
I have been doing this kind of work for 38 years. I've been here at Daystar 16. This is what I'm called to do, right? And every day I learn something. It's just that I always, I could have had I mean, how did it take me 30 some years to think that we should try to get carts for people because they leave food behind because they don't have transportation and they can't carry it. Sometimes there's little tiny kids. You carry this, when they're lugging a couple of cans or they leave it behind, or feminine hygiene needs, or even the household cleaners. Or one of the things that we were able to get this summer, and I've been wanting to, but we were able to find someone to help us get the insect repellent because of the Zika thing, but also sunscreen. People are walking, and we have ponchos here because, like, what was it, last Friday? When it was so wet, and people come in and they're wet and cold, and these aren't just homeless people. The 30% of the folks we see are homeless. The rest are just struggling in their homes, or to keep their homes, or to meet their daily needs in their homes.
Well, we are about 7.5 minutes into our 10 minutes, and it does go by quick,
Yes,
Jane. It does go by quick. And we really try to be sensitive to everyone's time. So we thank you for joining us today. There's plenty of viewers on. So, Jane, what we really do is try to introduce the community to the exceptional people that really make this a great place to live.
Yes.
And part of that is just letting people get to know a little bit about you and your story, as well as about the organization like Daystar. But also what we like to do is we always like to end our shows with imparting a little bit of wisdom, because there's people watching this today that may watch it today or 20 years from now, but your 30 years of experience and 16 years at Daystar, I know you have wisdom. If you have some wisdom to share with some people today, that are maybe something that's on your heart, what would you tell the folks that are watching this today? Maybe some things that you've learned or something you'd like to share with them.
Don't judge. Look at everybody. See everybody that you talk to, really see them, and try to understand better, because we can't walk in somebody else's shoes. Our feet are shaped different, everything, and you never know what's going on, just like they don't know what's going on with us. I mean, we have bad days, and we may not act like somebody would expect from us, but I think that's it, is that everybody see the Lord in everybody you talk to. And, that's the old Matthew 25. That's the old, right. So that's probably it, because if we treat people like that, then we might not be able to give them everything they physically need, but we might bring a smile out that they didn't know they had anymore.
That's exactly right. Well, thank you all so much for the time today. And so, guys, we're going to take a quick tour. We're going to walk around a little bit about Daystar, so there's be some bonus content when you go to the website and check it out. But we're going to link up all the information about Daystar in the comments. Let us know if you need to get connected, or maybe you know someone who may need help or need help from Daystar. But also, if you're looking for a place to volunteer in St. Pete, a place to give yourself away, I can tell you Jane is the real deal, and this organization is awesome. So if you're looking for a place to jump in and get started in giving yourself away, this is a place to do it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. Welcome. Thanks, you guys. Well, we always like to end our show by telling you that we love you. So at least you hear it once a day. And we hope you have a really great Monday. Make it a great week. And our show is sponsored by the Moeller&Barber Real Estate Team and my good friend Elizabeth from the Answered Prayer Project. So
have a great day.
God bless.
All right.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.
Ever since you moved in down the hall, ever since you moved in hall, I can't seem to keep you here at all. I can't seem to keep you here at all. Ever since you moved in down the hall, ever since you moved in hall.
Hey everybody, it's Robert Barber with the Moeller&Barber real estate team. Hope you really enjoyed the latest episode of Pinellas Live. We just love bringing those Pinellas Live episodes to you guys and celebrating the exceptional life that it is Pinellas. But do me a favor, so you can get notified as quickly as our new episodes come up. Love for you to take a moment and hit the subscribe button right over here. Once you hit the subscribe, you're going to get notified as soon as our newest episodes are up. Also, here's some suggested videos that you may enjoy that are going to pop up over here. At the same time, comments. We live off of comments. Go down to the comments, check it out, see what other people are talking about. Leave us a comment. Let us know what you thought. We want to hear those stories from you guys, and we respond to all the comments and questions. So go now, hit the comments. Most of all, subscribe. Take care, guys. We love you.